Hey guys, we're here for another shopping cart review. A lot to say about this one. I decided to make it a video, not a short. I've been making a lot of shorts lately. We have two carts here. I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna say this. For people that give money to panhandlers, this is what you get. This is what your money is going towards. All that money you give to panhandlers is all on the ground here. If you live in Zanesville, Ohio, you might have seen, who I'm assuming that the people that left these here are down at Walmart. All of you guys that gave them money, this is where it ended up on the ground here. We're maybe 5 or more miles outside of Zanesville, Ohio, on State Route 22, almost to Somerset, Ohio. I saw all this, I just had to turn around. I don't really know where to start. You can kind of see it in the background here. There's batteries, there's medication, there's food, trash, food, there's a vape. You know, so you give a panhandler $10, $5, whatever, they go buy a vape. The vape runs out of juice, they just throw it on the ground because they know they can just get more money for it. I don't think they're living in the woods right here. There's no real obvious trail going into the woods, so I don't know. We're in the middle of not super in the middle of nowhere, but we're 5 miles or more from any store. There's nothing around here. We're not near any highway, nothing like that. Just looking at other stuff. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in these two shopping carts. All kinds of water bottles, vegetable oil. There's a thermos here. There's a thing. I don't know. All kinds of junk. I'm gonna consider cleaning this up. I don't have the means to clean this up right now. But I just want to reiterate, oh, there's a bunch of flooring, kind of random. I wonder if that flooring is unrelated to these carts. Oh, and then here we go. So, and then some of their signs. So, need food, water, please. They didn't mention vapes on there. I don't want to touch this stuff. I don't want to get freaking hepatitis. Why can't we all show love instead of hate for everyone? Friends, not enemies. So this is what showing love is to panhandlers, right? So you guys that are showing love by giving panhandlers money, this is what you're enabling. Let's look at this other sign here. Homeless, any food will help, something, God bless. Here's another one. Homeless, any food will help, God bless. So this is just awful. This is terrible. And again, we're not just gonna blame the panhandlers. We're also gonna blame the people that put this down. Here's a sheriff going by. I'm gonna blame the sheriff for not arresting these people, or at least hassling them for being in town. I'm not just gonna blame the sheriff. I'm gonna blame the citizens for not giving the sheriffs the power to make these people be accountable and responsible for their own actions. All this is just terrible. I haven't really been making a lot of these shopping cart reviews because I don't know, I just did it for a full year and a lot of them are very redundant. But this one was pretty bad. It's out in the country. You get a lot of this in the city. I drive around all day for my line of work. I see dozens of shopping carts every day. When I look out the front door of my house, from my property that I live on, I think right now I can see 6 shopping carts. So I see them all the time. I just don't do the videos, but this one is pretty bad. I've never seen them here. Because we're out in the country, so a lot of people here do take responsibility for their own actions. So someone might clean this up before I get to it. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys live in Zanesville, Ohio or Somerset, Ohio? If not, you other rural people in the United States, how often do you see shopping carts kind of out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, and then, you know, I've been kind of ranting about panhandlers. Let's rate the actual carts. So this one's on its side. I really like that. The wheel here is filled up with water. It rained last night, so that water might not be that old. There's ants crawling all over this cart, which is really nice feature. Obviously it's junked, we like that. I'm not sure where the cart is from. Oh, there's some more nicotine. So for you guys that gave these panhandlers money, there's some nicotine. Oh, and a dog leash taped to this cart. There's actually one on the other too. I'm pretty sure I know who these belong to, and they had a couple dogs with them. I've been seeing them for the past few months at Walmart here in South Zanesville. So, you know, they're subjecting the dogs to their heathenistic lifestyle. I don't know if heathenistic is the right word, but I'm trying to think of, you know, some bad words without actually swearing. Anyway, so we're gonna give this cart like an 8.1 out of 10. This one gets an 8.1 out of 10. Let's look at this other cart over here. This one is still upright. I usually like it when they're tilted on their side or something like that. I rate them higher when they are. There's a battery in the ground just behind it, next to that beer can. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. You know, panhandlers, they're just down on their luck. They're allowed to just put batteries and beer cans on the ground because, you know, just God bless them. Golf club taped to it. That's kind of an interesting one. I really wish I had gloves. I kind of want to dig through this and look at some of the other signs. This one I'm going to rate like a 7.1 out of 10 on my shopping cart. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this. Remember, don't give panhandlers your money, because this is what you get. But thanks, guys. Everyone have a good one. Please like and comment on this video and subscribe for more quality and very serious shopping cart reviews. And if you ever see anything like this, clean it up. Like, dear God, I'm gonna have to come back with some bags. Probably maybe this weekend. I don't know. This is terrible. Anyways, have a good one, guys. No cap. No cap. This is cap now. This is very cap. Or no cap, one of the other.